Yo, what is going on, guys? Crypto Vibes here, also known as Crypto, and I'm here bringing you guys another battle of the DBL, week 2 actually. Me and Josh are playing against Team Galactic right now, as you can see there on the screen right now. Obviously, they are, I believe they just came off their bye actually, so aside from that, they're 0-0 at the moment, so they have a very scared team now. They do potential rain on the team, obviously, something you always have to prep for. As well as the things like Tapu Lele and Kartana, which can be huge threats, and a couple slower things that are pretty threatening, like the Drawn Paw and Granbull can be pretty annoying to our team. Not too worried about things like Hitmontop or Kecleon as much going into the battle. Blissey could be annoying, but I think we brought answers for that. But we'll go ahead and or I'll go ahead and show you guys what we brought for the team building, and yeah, let's do that real quick. So as you guys can see, these are the 6 mons we decided to bring. Coming in first, this was pretty much a necessity for this week, especially if they bought Rain. Our Black Sludge Crobat right here with EV spread, I can go into depth about in a little bit, but Heatwave was basically there for a spread move just so we could hit Kartana, obviously, on their team, which was something we need to watch out for. The Tailwind support is very big on this because it can allow Kyurem or Mega Medicham to sweep late game, showing that they have a pretty slow team all around. Obviously, Swampert not being in the rain, or like a Scarf Kartana or something, or Lele. But aside from that, we have a Tailwind and Sludge Bomb is here. It was the last second call between Sludge Bomb and Roost, but I decided to go Sludge Bomb, and mainly because we could hit the Lele with something that way. The Heat Wave only did like not even 20%, so it was nice to have that there. The extra defense was nice because if I'll talk about the EV spread once I get to the Mon, that makes more sense about it, because like the Spadef and defense won't really make much sense right here until I talk about that. Actually, the Spadef does make sense because we can take a Psychic from Tapu Lele outside of the Psychic Drain, and we're bringing Tapu Fini this week, and Tapu Fini is just naturally slower unless they run like a very slow Tapu Lele for some reason. And we're running enough speed to outspeed their Kartana, Timid Nature, and yeah, that's basically Crobat there. It's pretty much a necessity this week, like I was talking about with Mega Medicham and Kyurem on our team. It can definitely put in some work, and I'm running Infiltrator on this. I told Josh probably Infiltrator might just be better than Inner Focus, but Inner Focus is nice against things like Kecleon, but I did not expect them to bring it because like Kecleon has like Fake Out and stuff. Inner Focus don't get flinched. Infiltrator just figured it'd be a little bit nicer in case I brought like a random sub on. So that's Crobat right there. Moving to our next mon, we have Mega Medicham, and this is probably the best win con for us this week. It's the first time we're bringing Mega Medicham to the DBL right now, and we're going to Jolly Nature with, I believe, enough speed in rain to outspeed Swampert in the rain, so, which is really cool. And our coverage, basically, I believe we could have ran Adamant or knock out Swampert, even in rain. But I'm pretty... Why did we run this set? I don't remember why we ran Jolly instead, but it was nice to help outspeed something else. I believe it was like something else, like a... Not exactly sure on that, but High Jump Kick, Poison Jab, Thunder Punch is all the coverage we needed. High Jump Kick hit everything very hard on the team. Poison Jab for the Tapu Lele, you could Oko it. Thunder Punch for the Pelipper. So, and then Protect was always nice there because if we have a lead over matching up with Crobat, Mega Medicham, then we can get the Tailwind up and more than likely just Protect with our Medicham. But that was our more than likely lead. But I'll go ahead and get to our next mon. This is Heatran right here. May seem like a weird bring considering they have a really powerful Rain Core being Mega Swampert plus Pelipper, which could just be a lead against us. You never know, but we're bringing Expert Heatran this week with Flash Canning, Flamethrower, Toxic, and Hidden Power Electric. So, and then we're running enough speed for Swampert outside of the Rain, Mega Swampert, and that's if they're running Jolly as well, so that's nice. And Max Special Attack ensures that a Hidden Power Electric can kill pretty much any variant of Pelipper outside of like Assault Vest, which I'm pretty sure they weren't going to bring. Then Toxic is nice in case like Blissey's their main switch-in for this thing. Flash Cannon hits the Tapu Lele extremely hard, and Flamethrower obviously just destroys Kartana. So, and we're not running Magma Storm this week because after last week, who would want to run that move again? But anyways, Heatran is just in there for nice coverage and crippling Blissey a little bit, which is nice. Blissey does get access to ability Healer, which is pretty cool for like its allies and stuff. It can heal off like status, like a 30% chance it can heal off, so that's pretty annoying if that ever becomes the case. I don't think it can heal itself unless it's running Natural Cure, which is more than likely what they'll run. But get into our fourth mon right here. This is our Swampert answer. We had to bring this basically if we're playing against Mega Swampert in the rain. You have to bring like your best answer for it. It's like something you obviously have to prep for. And we're bringing in max HP, or not max HP, not max HP, but max defense. Obviously, we want an odd HP number. And then 4 in special defense with protect, hidden power, fire, giga drain, and recover. It would have been nice to be able to run toxic on this set, but protect was very nice for us there, so we could take hits from stuff like Kartana. What was it for? Stuff like Kartana and just maybe even Pelipper, like special like air slashes and stuff, or hurricanes, I should say. And then even Lele's like psychics and stuff. So with that being said, recover is nice for just keeping this thing up, so the water moves can't pressure our Heatran, as well as like Mega Medicham as much. Hidden power fire is obviously there for the Kartana. I believe even in the rain it does like 63 to 78%, which is pretty nice. And obviously Storm Drain is on our ability, and with leftovers. And I believe Swampert's best move it can hit us with is our Ice Punch. It does like maybe 38 to 40 some percent with this, and plus leftovers is going to be nice with recover, so it's not really going to be doing anything to us. So with that being said, that's our Cradilly set. Moving on, we have Tapu Fini right here. This is our actually probably our most important one this week. It's not going to get money kills, but it's double screen Tapu Fini with Light Clay and Dazzling Gleam Heal Pulse. Now, the EV spread, I believe the defense is added there with a Bold Nature to help us take hits, or take one Leaf Blade from a Kartana. It lets us take on a Mega Swampert a little bit easier. The speed investment is there for, what is the speed investment there for? This battle happened a while ago, guys, so I'm just trying to remember everything. And oh yeah, we can outspeed a Pelipper, max speed Pelipper this way. Which I thought could be an option, like max speed, like Choice Specs Pelipper, because it just smacks our team pretty hard. As well as a ton of Spadef, so we can take Psychics. I believe we take 2 Psychics from Lele outside of the terrain, because our terrain should be going up afterwards if that ever becomes a scenario. But anyways, that's our Tapu Fini set. If we get Reflect and a Light Screen up with either Mega Medicham or Kyurem like I was talking about, they can just put in so much work, and especially if there's a Tailwind up, that would just pretty much seal the deal there. So that's Tapu Fini set. It looks complex, but it's pretty self-explanatory on what we want it to do. Dazzling Gleam is there instead of Moonblast, just because it can like hit multiple targets and chips them down. We need a little bit of chip damage on like stuff like Mega Swampert, so Mega Medicham can come in and high jump kick and kill it, and as well as chips down the Lele a little bit, so Heatran can knock it out with the Flash Cannon. So that's our Tapu Fini set. And moving into our last mon, we brought Kyurem once again. This thing was a monster in week 1. Let's see if we can do the same here. Bringing a Life Orb set with max speed. It's a mixed set with no attack investment though. But we're running Life Orb with Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, Outrage, and Protect. Basically what the mixed is for is the Blissey. Don't want to, obviously Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon can't do much to it. Outrage is a 2-hit KO, even with leftovers, so that's nice. And just this thing behind a Reflect or Light Screen that I was talking about can just put in so much work on their team and just become a nuisance. Once that Tapu Lele is gone, we can spam Outrage. Obviously Kartana's still there, but we can just knock that out. Otherwise it's pretty frail. So that's the team, guys. Let's go ahead and get into the battle, and I'll show you what went down. But anyways, they ended up bringing well, they brought the Rain Setter. They did not bring Mega Swampert, which was like what half the team was prepped around. So outside of that, me and Josh were thinking like their biggest threats. Tapu Lele could still be a pretty big threat. We're prepared for that. Kartana is a monster against our team, even though we do have Crobat and not Tapu Fini, but Crobat and the Cradilly. We still just have to play very carefully around that thing. It is a little annoying they brought the Kecleon because we did not bring Inner Focus on the Crobat, but it is what it is. And then Blissey's obviously there. We expected Blissey pretty much every single time against our team. It's just nice because we had a lot of good special attackers, outside like Mega Medicham and stuff, which can just body it. But then Pelipper was like, even without Swampert, Pelipper just seemed like a really solid bring. And then Drampa actually came, so got to be careful for that. We'll go ahead and hop into the battle and show you what went down. Anyways, they're going to go ahead and lead off with Kecleon and Drampa. I expected Kecleon to lead right away. But anyways, I'll go ahead and talk about what we were thinking here. Our Tapu Fini Crobat was pretty much our necessary lead against most matchups, as Tapu Fini could either get a Reflect or a Light Screen for us, and Crobat was just there as not always a good Tailwind option, or good Tailwind for turn 1. It was just nice for it, and it like scared out Lele and stuff, which was nice with the Sludge Bomb. Like, I mean, obviously it scares us with Psychic, but we can take those. But anyways, moving on to the first turn, they're going to double out with their Kecleon into their Lele right here, which is a smart play because they get their terrain up, and they're going to switch out to Blissey, which is very good because they could take basically any hits from us. Going to protect with the Crobat right there just because I did not want to get faked out with the Kecleon and let the Drampa attack into the Crobat right away. So we're going to protect on the Crobat, and then we're going to go ahead and set up the Light Screen because they brought more special than physical threats, obviously, this week. Move into the next turn. Let me go ahead and back that up real quick. As, yeah, all this went down. Next turn, Crobat's going to switch out into Heatran because they have Lele and Blissey out. In reality, what can they really do to us outside of like HP ground? But we have a light screen up, so Heatran's very nice to come in on this. As this turn right here, we expected the, what happened? Dazzling Gleam. What all happened? Okay, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Turn 2, Tapu Fini went for the Dazzling Gleam. As Slash Shot comes out, Toxic's going to go into our Fini because they have the Psychic Terrain up obviously now. And move into the next turn right here. Heatran, it's pretty obvious it wants to attack into the Tapu Lele right now, so we're thinking the best possible switch for them is the Pelipper. But instead of going for our HP Electric right away, we didn't want to reveal that just in case they stayed in, like protected or something. We went ahead and went for the Toxic into the Blissey slot, and I don't remember exactly what Fini did here. It might have, oh yeah, we switched out our Fini right here into Medicham because behind a light screen they can't really touch us. They're going to pull the switch into the Pelipper right here like we expected, but we're going to get the Toxic off, and for some reason we clicked it on Blissey right there, but it went on to Pelipper for some reason. Don't really understand that. Maybe we misclicked on it or something. But Seismic Toss is going to come out from the Blissey, weaken our Heatran right there, a pretty good amount, which is a little annoying. Now that rain is up and our Heatran is a very big necessity for like the Tapu Lele. But anyways, our Mega Medicham is up in behind a light screen right now, so they're in a pretty bad spot at the moment. So we're actually just going to go straight ahead for the Thunder Punch with our Mega Medicham into the Pelipper slot, and I believe our Heatran, we either click Toxic once again, or I think we switch out here with Heatran obviously into Cradily, so we can draw any water moves towards itself. So that's the play we're going to make. Mega Medicham, Thunder Punch into the Pelipper slot. They're going to make a nice play, switch out into the Kartana right here, as they actually pull a double with both their mons, so Blissey's going to come out, which is a smart play as well, because it's a good double where Mega Medicham can't really hurt them as bad as we thought. Now, we Thunder Punch into the Kartana right here, and coming up, I believe this is the next turn. Now, if you guys didn't notice, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but our Tapu Fini actually outsped their Tapu Lele right here, which was really interesting to keep in mind. We were surprised about that. You'll understand more whenever the battle gets further in. But anyways, we're going to protect here with our Mega Medicham because we're pretty sure we know Tapu Lele is not faster anyways, but we know the Kartana. We just want to see what the Kartana does basically. And we want to try and knock it out. If we knock Kartana out, and basically our play was protect Mega Medicham right here, get Cradily, try to knock out the HP Fire onto the Kartana, or at least weakening it a bunch. Tapu Lele can't do too much to our Cradily here, but what they're going to do is go for the protect on their Lele. That's fine. We didn't attack into that slot. Kartana's going to Leaf Blade into our Medicham, so we get that play right there, and we're going to Hidden Power Fire and almost get the KO. I believe that was a high roll anyways, so not too big of a deal, but it would have been nice to get rid of Kartana right there. On the next turn, you're going to see why. We're going to stay in with Mega Medicham right here because I looked at the roll for Jolly, Choice Scarf, Kartana. I definitely should have looked at Adamant, but I believe if it was Adamant, Scarf, Kartana, it could have speed tied with, it would have speed tied with Kyurem's Choice Scarf, so I thought they'd run Jolly for sure, but I guess they're running Adamant because they Leaf Blade into our Medicham and we die. It was like an 83 to 97% chance, or 97% roll, or damage roll, so they're actually going to kill us right there, and that's really unfortunate, as we were going to Poison Jab into the Tapu Lele, would have been able to knock it out, and the Cradily we're just going to Giga Drain into the Kartana slot, just in case they want to switch in like Pelipper or something. But yeah, the Shadow Psyche is going to do nothing to our Cradily right there with the light screen. We're going to knock out the Kartana. So basically their best bet at this point is, as if we bring in Heatran, probably their best bet is bring in the Blissey because it can wall the majority of our team. They probably at this point don't know that our Kyurem's mixed, which is nice for us obviously. It's our only way to take out Blissey at this point, which is unfortunate that we had to lose Mega Medicham that way, considering it was my fault because I should have looked at Adamant Scarf. Well, I just really didn't think they would bring that against us. Like they might not have even been Scarf, they could have been like Expert Belt or something, or that wouldn't even made sense. I don't know. I can't think of an item right now that they would have been other than Choice Scarf Adamant, so I'm thinking that's what they were. Anyways, we're going to bring in Heatran because even if they brought in Blissey, we could Toxic it and hopefully get a Toxic on Blissey this time. So they actually do bring in the Blissey, which is their best play. The Lele is going to protect right here because they want to see what our Heatran is going to do, as we actually don't Toxic into the Blissey this turn. What we did here was our safest play, essentially, with our Heatran. We wanted to Flash Cannon into the Lele because if Lele stayed in, or Lele protected like we thought it would probably have protect, they would see that their Pelipper is a pretty fair switch-in. And we're going to see what Blissey does. I believe it throws a Toxic onto our Cradily, which sucks. It's not a crazy big deal, but it sucks. We recover right here, just get them all for our health back. Now move on to the next turn. The rain did stop, which is nice, but that's a pretty big hint that they're going to go into Pelipper next turn, especially after they saw Flash Cannon. At this point, they might assume that we're like Choice in a certain way, because like I said, the Tapu Lele was slower than our Tapu Fini So they don't know if Heatran scarfed or not. So because Heatran can just naturally be pretty fast. But anyways, they're going to switch the Lele out here, expecting probably a flash cannon or something, or a double out. So they're going to go Pelipper. We actually predict that. Go for the HP electric right here and clean knock out the Pelipper. So it's very nice that we get rid of the Pelipper. That opens up some room for a couple of my mons on my team or our team, and they're going to go for the Seismic Toss onto the Heatran, lower it to a point where Tapu Lele can become more of a threat to it, which is annoying. We're just going to Giga Drain in the Blissey right there, just in case they want to pull a switch into Tapu Lele or something weird, or Kecleon or something I meant. But anyways, at this point, I don't believe Heatran was too much of a necessity. Obviously, could still Toxic the Blissey, which was nice. We went for that right here, as they Shadow Sneak into the Heatran slot. Actually doesn't knock us out. Thought they'd Fake Out plus Shadow Sneak. But we're going to Toxic into the Blissey, which is very nice for us. Seismic Toss onto the Cradily is going to weaken us. And then we can just Giga Drain into the Kecleon. As there's really no point for us to get our switch unless... There's really no point for us to Heart Switch, I should say. As next, we're just going to let our Heatran go down like I was talking about to the Shadow Sneak. They're going to switch out Blissey right here. For what reason? I don't remember exactly, but they're going to Shadow Sneak. Knock us out. We're going to recover here with Cradily. Get it back up to full, which is nice. At this point, I believe we bring out our Kyurem. Now, it seems weird because I believe Outrage was our best chance to kill the Kecleon. It could kill from this range unless it was running a pretty good amount of bulk. And obviously we didn't think they would switch the Kecleon slot for the Lele slot, so we thought Outrage was a pretty fair play. If they want to pull like two doubles out, like Dreamfall into Lele and then Kecleon into Blissey, like I could have seen that if we want to drop a Draco, obviously in that left slot, to play it safe. But yeah, so our best play at this point was going to Kyurem. We just had to get some offensive pressure on him. Crobat plus Feeny wouldn't have done it. Feeny only having Dazzling Gleam this game kind of bit us in the butt, but it is what it is. We're gonna bring out Kyurem right here, and like I said, we're gonna Outrage into the Kecleon slot because it's pretty unlikely they're gonna go into Lele on that slot, considering we're gonna more likely Outrage into the Dreamfall slot. But they're gonna protect here with Dreamfall, which is a good play. Scouting out for it, and like I said, we're gonna Outrage into that slot, and they actually run a pretty good amount of bulk. It's probably fully bulky. We're gonna Giga Drain into the Dreamfall slot just for damage, and actually show the Trick Room. So that right there explains why the Tapu Lele was so slow on their team towards the beginning, and we definitely should have caught on to that. That was a little unfortunate that we didn't early. We didn't have any Pokemon with like Taunt or anything, so we couldn't have prevented it. Basically, now that they get the Trick Room up, that ensures that they have a very, very solid chance of winning this game. The toxic damage is packing up so high on Cradily here. We're going to switch out and get Feeny back up because it could take any Dragon move. Or basically, they get a crit right there on Kyurem, which sucks. I don't know if it would have changed the difference of the game. It would have changed differential because the crit right there, if they didn't crit, knockoff wouldn't have been in range to kill us. So we were just going to Outrage, obviously, because we were stuck in Outrage with we could have killed the Kecleon. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think we would have had a great chance to win anyways, because Kyurem, they could have went to Lele with that slot basically if we were locked one more turn. Like it depends. It depends, but we're gonna go Crobat here. After that, we're gonna just protect because we don't want to Dreamfall. Crobat's basically our only way to win now. We have to Sludge Bomb Poison the Blissey and just like can't even Roost though because we don't have Roost at this point. But at this point, yeah, Blissey's, you know what Blissey does. It sits in here. It's still toxic from earlier. So all they have to do is chip us down, and we can't protect forever, so we'll Dazzling Gleam. We're going to crit there on the Dreamfall, which is nice. We're going to Sludge Bomb into the Dreamfall slot, because the faster we get rid of Dreamfall, the easier this will be for Crobat. But we give it the Berserk boost, which is pretty crazy. Feeny's going to drop here, and we don't really have too much of a chance here at this point. So Cradily can come out. We're just going to double into the Dreamfall slot, Giga Drain into it. That's our best move to hit it. And then we're going to go ahead. Oh, it's going to Blitz Shields the Heal Pulse, which basically like gives us like zero chance to win this at this point, even with crits and stuff. So that's a really cool part. They are really cool on their part to bring Heal Pulse. But anyways, it looks like it's going to end up being a 4-0 victory for them, as we're just going to continue to try to Sludge Bomb into the Dreamfall slot as Heal Pulse comes off once again. Forgot Bliss even had that move, which is really cool. But anyways, Cradily can definitely not take their last 4 members of the team on, so we're just going to basically take a couple more Toxic turns and one more Dragon Pulse to the face. But anyways, that was a good match to Team Galactic right there. Definitely was not expecting the Trick Room. Probably should have prepped for that a lot better. Looked into Kecleon a little bit more. Just really unlikely that we thought they would bring Kecleon. So, but it is what it is. We're sitting at 1-1 right now. We actually have a differential of -3, which is kind of bad because won our week 1 matchup by +1, and we lost this one by -4. So, but anyways, that is going to be our match, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more, guys. Peace out.